Since I'm not doing anything at the moment, I thought I'd start off with a little volume profile on what we did today. Obviously, if you look down here, we had our 89 pull overnight right there. This was our weekly level. We shot up through 98, which was, when I use a capital C POC, that's a longer composite profile, lowercase c POC. You see this is a POC through quite a few sessions. Shot through that. Here's our weekly level, 29.12. We pushed it, we pulled it, we pushed it some more, pulled it at the open and up. This right here is value high. Value area is a percentage of an entire move where there is actually value. There can be profiles where the value area is rather skewed, but this is the value area high for this whole composite in this area. And then you come up here, we pushed 29.3650, pulled back. Here's the POC, the point of control. You notice point of control is where the most volume has traded, and that's where both buyers and sellers have pretty much found an equilibrium in the marketplace. Those are good places to look for a test and a reaction. Sometimes that reaction's a little bit and it'll go back up. Sometimes that reaction is a sort of top or bottom. Looking back at that down here, you can see that reaction was the bottom for this move. And over here you see it pulled, bounced, pulled, bounced. It's when you start getting these upper rotations that you finally get that last one to pull, and up you go. So this is not meant to be an in-depth, this is how I get my levels, although this is how I get my levels. Sometimes you have, in this area, it's been a while since we've been here, so you may have to go to larger time frames. One thing you'll notice here is I run continuous contract. I don't believe in that whole, this contract is so many handles higher, so we have to adjust all our prices. Believe it or not, prices will even out. You need to be careful, obviously, when you roll, but the prices will remain the same. See this right here? I've talked about this I don't know how many times. That's how long this has been a point of control for this whole area. So when I say 89, I mean 89. But when you run out of room, you haven't been in an area before in quite a while, you just expand out your time frame and see what prices you've got. Value low, value high, points of control, low volume nodes, high volume nodes that are not point of control. All of those are places to look for either a magnet pull or reaction the other way, or at least a pause. Today, obviously, most of our moves were pauses on the way up and then reactionary after we got the move done, such as 28.50 right here gave us the reaction down. Mid is right here, as denoted. Pull back, test the POC, pull back again, and we're right now working in this area. So that's just kind of a little primer on what I saw today and how I use volume profile. I'll try and do a more in-depth one later, but I wasn't doing anything right now, so I figured I'd do this.